Double Dog 73 here, your fishing friend. Well, here's where we are today. We got about 2 minutes to go, and we got lucky enough on the Fisherman to qualify for the semifinal here at Naren River. And what we're fishing for, 1 pound or larger. We can only use spinning or casting rods. Boat usage not allowed. Can't use rod stand. Got to use a keep net. Only 10 fish count in the total weight. And no additional prize for, there is an additional prize for the biggest fish. And you can catch young largemouth, trophy largemouth, young smallmouth, smallmouth, trophy smallmouth, and unique. The weather is cloudy, 4.5 mile per hour wind, entry fee, Okay. And this is what I'll be using. Oops, not that one, this one. My bass caster with the Counselor 3000
Stream Elements
and existing casting spoon.
73 is now live. Streaming Fishing Planet, and the Fisherman Virtual Base semi-final, hanging out and having fun. Come take your shoes off, chat and sit a spell.
So these are the lures I want to be using, not this one, but these right here mainly. So we'll just see what happens. All we can do is all we can do, huh? So we got about 40 seconds to go, and I want to start up here at my truck. I drove it along the road, and a hiccup, off into the lake I went, or off into the river. So I just left it parked there. It's been there about 45 years, maybe 50, I don't know. Let's say 60 years. That way I was 15 years old when I was driving it.
BAC_Cox. Good luck.
Thank you, BC. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, if the RNG smiles, it'll be okay. If not, we're going to have fun. We're going to talk. We're going to chat. And we're about ready to go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Da 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 dee dee. Looks like Auburn, a little later today, Auburn and Ole Miss are going to play baseball in the NCAA College World Series. It's got me in a room all by myself. I was in a tournament somewhere qualifying. There are 23 people in the room, which I thought, that's, in my opinion, that's the way all a tournament should be. Everybody in the same room, the same RNG. But, you know, it's not my game, so. I have made that suggestion, though, I think. What we got here? Good start. It's a fish. Here we go. It's a fish. We'll keep it. We'll take it. Rule say I have to. Yesterday was an exciting day, BC. All the new followers and subscribers. That was something else. Ah, there's Crystally. Should do good. Nothing too small. They're probably going less than a pound. Oh, maybe not. Got bigger coming in. There we go. We'll take it. Any fish in a storm. catch me a trophy here if I'm lucky. But if you catch me looking off to this way, that's where the baseball game should be playing for too long. I don't know what time they start. Doesn't matter. I'll either get to watch it or I won't. Tennessee's not in it, so who do you root for? Or who do I root for? That's a question. Oops, don't get off. I root for whoever's playing, I guess. Well, like I always try to do in these tournaments and comps, whatever, if I finish at top 50%, I'm happy. If I do better, I do better. If I don't, world ain't. I'll tell you what I did yesterday. My grandson that I was looking at buying a boat for him, so get him out of that kayak so he don't get killed in the water. There's a boat up in Cleveland, which is about 30 miles north of me here. And the guy that had the boat said he gets home from work about 6 o'clock. Well, my grandson came over and we left and headed up that way. Well, we got up there in Cleveland about 6:30. And I had texted the guy about an address. He never did answer me. I tried to call him. Earlier in the day, and then he said one of his kids had turned the ringer off on his phone. Okay, whatever. So we sit up there, and we're talking, and we're enjoying each other's company. And the Lord puts you in a place for a good reason. So we were sitting there, and the guy never did contact me. And this guy in a wheelchair, an electric wheelchair, come rolling across. When we rolled down, I saw him go down the sidewalk across the street behind me, and over a ways. And Nick heard a noise and looked, and the guy had come back across the street. And when he tried to come up the little ramp there at the side of the curb, wheel came off his wheelchair, and it dumped him onto the sidewalk, not in the street, on the sidewalk. And Nick says, "Holy smoke!" So there was several cars coming by, and they just whizzed on by, no big deal. Guy laying there on the sidewalk with his wheelchair cattywampus because that wheel had come off. So Nick waited till the cars got by and went over there and said, "Do you need help?" And he put the wheel back on the wheelchair. And this guy was big. I mean, this guy was big. And he had tried to get back up in his wheelchair, but he didn't have enough strength to push himself from the ground level all the way back up to the wheelchair. And this guy he looked like he was homeless. He was dirty, filthy dirty. But Nick straddled him, put a leg on each side, and grabbed him up under his arms, squeezed him up against his chest, and then lifted him up into the wheelchair. I got a picture of him after he got him back in the wheel, or just before he got him back in the wheelchair. And the guy said, "Man, you're strong." He said, "Yeah, I'm just young and strong." He said, "Is there anything I can do to help you with help fix your wheel or anything like that?" The guy said, No, it's okay." So he said, "Well, take care." The guy cut off down the trail. Well, the guy never did call us about the boat, nor did he text me an address or nothing. So we come back home. And I was thinking all the way back home, and I told Nick, I said, "You know something? The Lord does things in strange and wonderful ways that we don't understand." All those cars were driving past that guy laying on the sidewalk. Nobody even bothered to slow down. They just whizzing down the road. It's a two lane road. It's 3 lane. 1 lane turns left, 2 lanes go straight. Anyhow, the cars whizzing by. Nobody even slowed down to look at him to see if somebody needed any help or anything. So I told Nick, I said, "The Lord put us there at that time to help that man." And I firmly believe that. I really do. So we got home. We waited till about 7:15. The guy never did contact me. So we come back home. I got out of the truck, was walking around the back of the truck, and I got a text from him. Now this is like 7:45. He said, "Sorry, I sold it." So I answered his text, said, "Well, I appreciate that. That's 3 hours out of my life and $50 worth of gas I'll never get back. Have a good day." Whoa, how in the world did I get in first place? Holy smokes. Something going on here. What's going on? Of course, there's still an hour and 51 minutes to fish. So that probably won't stay that way very long. But we were there to help that guy. There was nothing I could have done. I don't have any strength anymore. Oops, missed that one. I'm just a fat old man. But Nick Sherwood, boy, I mean, I said, "Man, you that was pretty strong." He said, "I don't know where I got the strength to do that." But that was a big guy. He said, "I just grabbed a hold of him and up in the chair he went." So, that was our experience yesterday evening. And Nick and I, we have talked before, went over to saw his house that his girlfriend bought. But we hadn't talked very much in a long time. So we talked for, over 2 hours and interacted, and that was cool. I really enjoyed that. He's my third from the oldest grandson. He's right at Brett's age. I think he's a year younger than Brett, which puts him at 23. So he's 22 or 23. Well, we're going to start culling here now. Way to go, Chrysalie. Get up there, girl. Yeah. Okay. 2.3. Beats at 2.0, doesn't it? Okay. I caught 10 bass awful fast. 10.5 minutes. That's a pretty good catch rate, I guess. Oh, look at there! I dropped from second to fourth. I got me a root beer barrel that I'm letting melt in my mouth. Oop, a little one. It's okay, it's a fish, isn't it? Yeah, 1.9. Thank you. Let's try this out this way. With 15 new followers and 37 new subscribers, just blew my mind. I'm sorry. That just blew my mind. I've never had a day like that. Oops, got hung up. Just totally awesome. And I appreciate every one of them. Which means that if I don't, excuse me, and all the bits too, which means that if I don't get any more DLCs to give away, I've got another $180 I can give away now. So that's 18 weeks that we can have, that I can give away premium on Friday. That's pretty cool. Are you out there? I know you're supposed to be out there. Maybe not. I didn't think I'd ever get in the semi here when the last qualifying shot I had was at mud water. People just weren't catching fish because I caught little fish. I didn't catch any big ones. Not really. I mean, I was like 15 or 20 pounds close to out of first place. That's a lot. What we got? Got a pickerel? Yeah, pickerel. Pickerel, pickerel. But I hope everybody has a good Father's Day, all you fathers. Oh, here you go. I ordered my wife a mug. She drinks tea every morning and sometimes of an evening for her health. And I ordered her a nice mug to let her know for our anniversary, let her know how much I love her. And it's got a real nice verse on it. She likes hummingbirds. It's got 2 hummingbirds on each side of the verse. And the last line of the 3.4, that's better than 2.3, says, if you're afraid to look ahead, look to your right. I'm right beside you. And it's a beautiful verse. And I thought, man, she'll really like that. So I told her, I said, don't be opening up any packages that come for a while. She said, don't give me anything for anniversary. I said, it's too late. So anyhow, it came, and she went in the bedroom to do something, so I opened it up. First of all, it wasn't what I ordered. It was somebody had ordered something for Father's Day, but it was very crude and very rude, the voice on it, or the verse on it. And I tried to contact the lady to let her know that I'd gotten the wrong mug, that I'm a Christian, and what was on that, the verse, the little saying that was on that mug, I didn't appreciate it. It was very vulgar. And I said, what if I had wrapped, just when it came in, knew what it was, wrapped it up and give it to my wife on our anniversary, and she opened it up and that verse was in there.
Raj 1345 said, hey DB, how are you today?
I'm doing okay, Rachel. How about yourself? How's Jeff's fishing going today? I was number 1 for about 30 seconds. That's about all, though. Chrisley dropped to 5. Come on, give me some more of them trophy.
Raj 1345 said, I'm okay and he's not doing well at the moment.
It'll get better. He knows what he's doing. It'll get better. You gained 2 pounds, didn't it? There we go. Hey, it went from 9th to 6th. Yeah, all right. I'm going to have me a uni or 2 here, I guess, if I get lucky. Have to put another root beer in. Tell him I said good luck.
1345 said, head will get their face with hand over mouth, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Well, like I said, just tell him I said good luck. Come on, Big. Get bigger. Get bigger on your way, and there you go. Get bigger. Get bigger.
Said, Jeff said good luck to you too.
Thank you very much. We moved up to 4th. If if I get lucky enough to make the finals, I'll have to fish for spotted bass. Because if you fish for spotted bass, there's a chance you can get spots or largemouth. Never know. Got to be able to fish it first, don't I? It's a long way to Tipperary. Missed it, jerked it out of his mouth. I reeled and raised at the same time. Shame on me. See where the line went to. That was a good hit. The line took a left-hand turn. I caught several fish right here just as I was coming out of the water when I was practicing yesterday. Right here by my truck. It's a long time to call, though, isn't it? Woohoo!
Jal 273.
Hey, Jal.
Said, hey guys, Chef Frank.
How you doing today? There we go. 5.6. Beat 2.6. That's 3 pounds. Woo, 3 pounds. You know, I've never fished in a final. No, I'll take that back. I did one time. It was a Grand Smallies. I fished in a final. Didn't do any good, but I was there. I think I finished 18th or 19th out of 20. But one time I made the finals. That's all. That's my claim to fame. But it was an accident.
Jal 273 said, good watching you and 3 other on multi-screen.
That's pretty cool. 2.9, 3 point. Wow, I'm at 3.1. Cool. I think that Big Legit told me how to do that. I don't remember, but you do so and so and so. Twitch.com/whoever you want to watch or something, and you have the one that you're already watching and it splits it up. I'd have to do a search on Google. How do you watch multiple players on Twitch? Because when I do that, I turn this volume, the speakers off on both of them, so I don't get confused on who's saying what. As y'all know, I get confused pretty easy. These people are broadcasting are in a big stadium. 3.9, that's better than 3.1, isn't it? Thank you very much. Crystally done dropped out of the top 5. That's that uni smallmouth will put me right up there close to number 1 if I can catch it. I know it's here, just whether or not it wants to be caught. Had me a good lunch. Had me a ham and cheese sandwich with mayonnaise and a big old huge dill pickle. I mean, that dude was a good 5 inches long, about this big around, about big around the golf ball. I sliced it up. Too small, thank you. and ate a little bit of time. And some sour cream and onion Pringles chips. And what I like to do is I like to make the sandwich, and I'd like to take potato chips and separate them around on the sandwich and crush it down, so when I bite into the sandwich I get a little crunch to it. Tastes pretty good. But I almost messed up. I was looking at the qualifier mud water and had my brain bombfugled and thought that all I could catch here was largemouth. Oh, Mo, I catch a lot of small. Holy smoke! There's that uni. Way to go, John. Way to go. Way to go. Bring this in. I'm gonna put that glowing hollow on. See what it'll do. No, I'm gonna put the eagle on. That's it. The eagle spoon. Too small? Get bigger. Come on, grow. That's it. Grow. Get bigger. Grow, grow, grow. There you go. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up as you come in, fish. I don't know, maybe I'll stick with this. I don't remember what I caught that uni on when I was practicing. It was later in the day, if I remember right. It was I'm pretty sure there's about 15 people standing in my boots fishing the same place. Everybody knows what's going on where, but me. I just do what I think will work.
You still got the eagle spoon with you?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna try it here just after I get this one in. 2.6, too small. Yeah, I made sure before I came here that I had it. There it is. And I think I caught that smallie, uni smallie, out that way. Won't swear to it, but I think. Never can tell.
Cox said, all I think you need is just it and the X Series 1. Just switch between the two when you think it's getting slow.
Well, and then in the evening, when the light, like after 7 o'clock, I'll put the glowing hollow on. That seemed to work, because I fished some more after I stopped the stream later on. After I came back from Cleveland, I tried the glowing hollow, and it seemed to catch some fish. After, like I said, after the light change in the evening. But thank you. See, I caught that right at the truck. You're wrong fish. Oh, that's nice redfin. Pickerel, pickerel, pickerel. Worst part about it is I caught that smallie uni, and I didn't mark where I caught it. Duh. I thought I was smarter than that, but I guess not. Yeah, that uni would put me right up close. Because I'm sure everybody got their 10 pound or their 10 fish. A 4.9 average, I'm on a 4.5 average, so I'm just a little bit off. But I'm doing better than I thought it would.
EAC_Cox said, "You going to fish tomorrow if you have the chance, or just dump fish?"
I haven't decided yet. I probably will not fish because I have a son that's my next oldest son's coming down to visit. He's got some stuff he wants to see if I'm interested in buying, and I haven't seen him in a good while. He's my wild child, and he used to dumpster dive. I mean, that's, to him, that's diving for treasure. I mean, he's found a lot of really neat stuff dumpster diving that people threw away. Behind Best Buy, he found brand new iPhones and Galaxies phones in a box, unopened, brand new, still sealed. And he's found somebody that'll buy them from him, stuff like that. He's found sterling silver that I don't know what the people thought it was, but it was sterling silver. And he brought it to me, and I bought it from him. But he said that he texted me the other day and asked me if I was still dabbling with gold and silver, and I texted back, yeah, why? He said he'd been buying storage units, and he bought one for $50 that he found some sterling in it and some gold coins and some jewelry. And I said, well, just bring it by and I'll see what I can do for you. So he's going to bring it by. So if I started it and he showed up between 12 and 2, I don't know when he's coming, but if he showed up between 12 and 2, I just have to quit. So I'd rather dump fish. You know, if I qualify, if I get close to qualifying, I'll dump fish, I think, because I don't want to cheat somebody out of a chance. Cheat somebody out of a chance to fish in the finals. So that's probably what I'll do, because I'll probably dump. That was a long way around answering your question. I'm sorry. Well, I dropped all the way to 10th. There's somebody with a 5-pound average. C4 Jack. Way to go. I mean, he's caught the Smalley uni. More than likely.
EAC_Cox said, "I think the smallmouth mark is one of those over to the left."
Well, those are other fish. Like I said, I didn't mark the Smalley, but I think you're right. I think that's where it is, over to the left. We'll put a few concentrated casts over there. Should have marked it. It'd been smart, wouldn't it? I got hung up on a truck.
EAC_Cox said, "I thought you marked the 7 pounds one you caught yesterday unless you deleted it."
I don't think I did. I'll look. Cause I thought after I got done fishing, did I mark that? I didn't remember. I don't believe I did. I may have. Seemed like it was, the time though was like 1 o'clock, 1:09 or 1 something like that. I'll look at the mark here in just a second. Because I think I believe you're right, BC. I believe it's one of those over there by the rock. Way over there by the rock. It'll also tell me what I caught it with, won't it? I was thinking there are only 2 marks there, but I see the one out by the rock now, way over there by the rock. Let's see what it is. I think it's this one right here. Nice historic. There it is, and it's with the Eagle Spoon, and it was at 1 p.m. Okay. And we are at 2 p.m. Figures, doesn't it?
EAC_Cox said, don't think the time really matters, just need to keep throwing there.
Yeah, I believe you're right. That's the only way I'm going to up my average, isn't it? We got something. What am it? I don't think that's the uni, but this might be a decent fish. What we got? What we got? 3-1, 3-1, 3-4. That's too small. But thank you. I need to do a maximum cast, can't I? Red Queen got it. 707. Woohoo! Nice one. That's going to be close to be the biggest fish. Small one. Grow up on your way in. Come on, grow up. That's it. Keep growing. Grow up. Keep growing. You're not going to do it, are you? Ah, there you go. Keep growing. 3-7.
EAC_Cox said, I think they only get up to 7.5 to 7.6.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I still like to catch it.
EAC_Cox said, would like to catch one that big IRL.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I caught a crappie once. I had an old spoon, kind of like a sloop spoon, that I had on a rod in my back seat of my truck. And I was driving by this place here called Wolf Teaver Creek Bridge, where Wolf Teaver Creek comes out into Chickamauga Lake. And I just figured I'd get out there and just kind of cast it out in the lake and peel around. And about my third or fourth cast, I hooked something. I really thought I got a tire. I didn't have a really big rig, but I thought I hooked a tire or a log or something, because it was coming in real slow, real slow. And when I got it in, it was a crappie. It's about a 4-pound, 4.5-pound crappie. I never did weigh it. I took it and gave it to my father-in-law. He loved crappie. I took it and gave it to him to eat. He really enjoyed it. That's the biggest crappie I ever caught. It was a huge slabber. I never thought about what the Tennessee state record would be or anything like that. I just knew that my father-in-law would like to eat it. I know he sure did like that shovel-bill catfish I caught once and took to him. Ooh, that was... I got some good brownie points with my father-in-law with that. He nailed his head to a tree, gut it and skin it, throwed it in the skillet. Well, we're slipping, y'all. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Said the more your destination, the more you slip sliding away. There was a hit. Run my lure off to the right. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Near your destination, always slip sliding away. That's funny. Must be the wind taking that lure, because you saw where I aimed, and that lure took a left-hand turn right there. Now I have been fishing up the river and casting lures out and really give it a mighty cast, and it wind up about 20 feet after the wind blowing right straight at me. That's when I go home.
EAC_Cox said, try going to one of the pegs on the other side of the river and fish those marks from there.
Okay, I can do that. I don't really have to go to a peg. Yeah, I do too. Right there. Oops, don't do that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now I got an earworm. That's going to be in my head. Now I had to come up with a different song. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land.
Said, not there. Go to about where you would fish for the shad calm.
Okay. But the marks that I would fish are right there. That's the marks off the rock. Not that one. Let's see what that mark is. I think that's something else. That's trophy largemouth. And see, there's a historic, or that's a shad, and that's a cat, and that's uni smallmouth. And see, that's that when I was casting from that way. Well, let me try one more cast. It's just weird. You can't tell where the rocks and the structure are from on the map. You want me to go up and over to my right on the land. I know what you want me to do. So I can reach that mark easier. Got something. What are you? Keep on fighting. Fight harder. Fight harder. Fight harder. Fight hard. There you go. Fight hard. Pull some drag. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. 4-6. There we go. This is where you want me to go. Excuse me. Okay, where's my mark now? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I thought you was right there. Because the truck's right over there, isn't it? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Right there now. Why can't I see it? I don't see it anywhere. There it is, right there. There it is.
No truck is right out to your left about 20 feet.
Yeah. I didn't accomplish anything, did I? So that's the only two places I can reach that mark from. I like the other way. I think I can get there better the other way. Or at least... Whoa, you gonna let me get around here? Thank you. Right off the point of that rock. Now I know a couple other places where, when I was watching videos, that showed they were at the largemouth, but not any uni smallies. Man, I just slipped at 17th. That's a long slide, isn't it? 52 pounds. Way to go. Chrisley's still not up there. So what, we got 60 here fishing, is that right? Roughly? 3 qualifiers, 20 per. I can look and see how many people are fishing. Of course, there's some people that either don't fish or quit. If they don't catch a bunch of fish in a hurry, they just give up, go away.
PAC_Cox said, if they are all fishing, probably about 50 though.
Yeah. Let's see, just out of curiosity. $44. Answered that, didn't it? You didn't miss it by much. Well, I'm on the top 50% right now. I'm going to throw this out there a couple times yet. And then I'm going to throw out that casting, X-Series casting spoon. Then I'm going to go down by the log bridge and see if I can catch anything there. And then I'm going to use the X-Series frog over by the Walker. Is it Walker or Popper? It's Popper, sorry. Over by the Hydrilla. Well, we started out like a house on fire and burned down. But we're still burning. Well, I got out there this morning and built a frame. Not a frame, a form. 4-6, there we go. To build a pad for a new doghouse I'm going to build for the dogs. I got to get some rock to put in the ground to level it up, so I put the concrete in and tamp the rock down good. I don't have anything to tamp it down with but a sledgehammer, so I'll take a sledgehammer and tamp the rock down so it's down there. I'm building on chert, so it's pretty well packed down, but where they've been digging holes under the doghouse to try to get at mice and snakes and rat and whatever run under there. Worked up a sweat. It was humid. Not hot, but sure was humid. It was like 74, 75 degrees. But humid. Oh man, humid. I'm going to try one of those, I don't know what's going to happen, casts here.
PAC_Cox said, only supposed to get up to 85 here today.
I think that's about the same thing here. We got a thunder boomer moved in yesterday. We got the noise, but we got just a little bit of rain, just a little bit of, I mean, big old crocodile drops. But we got the thunder and a couple lightning bolts. And I heard the first one while I was practicing and went out to let the dogs in. And just about the time I opened the door, the loudest thunder boomer went off. I mean, it went kaboom! Man, it was loud. Now, I've told you, Lady doesn't move around too good.
PAC_Cox said, got About the same here, maybe 1/4 inch of rain.
Oh, we didn't even get a fourth inch. But anyhow, Lady and Nash were down, both of them underneath the dogwood tree, pretty good ways from the back door. And I opened the door. I said, "Come here." Now, like I said, Lady has joint problems. I've been giving her glucosamine chondroitin to try to help her, but she could barely move. Limps, like she's really, really hurting when she moves. But I'm telling you, she beat Nash to the back door. I mean, I've never seen, and Nash is fast. I've never seen her move that fast. That Thunderboomer just scared her big time. She come flying to the back door. Now I done dropped to 19th. Y'all quit catching fish. It would thrill me to death to finish 21. How about that? It really would. That'd be the top 50% and not qualify. That's a goal. I know when I was up that White Moose Lake to qualify, and I could have qualified, and I dumped one fish, one of the smallest fish, and I went from like 15th or 16th place down to 28th. One fish. That's funny. I think I done missed my uni. I do. Come on, stay big. What are you? Well, I can't leave what I'm producing. It's producing fish, huh? They ain't huge, but it's producing. Yeah, that uni Smalley would give me 3 more pounds. Maybe a little better than 3 pounds. Above what I've got now. Unless I catch a 7-pounder, they give me 4 pounds. It don't cost but a penny more to wish large. Large and in charge.
EAC_Cox said, "Go to the Lock Bridge."
That's where I'm headed. Maybe I can catch some more trophy largemouth. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I can still recall the wheat fields of St. Paul, and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen. Old MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I remember to this day, motoring into Big LA, how the lights of the city are settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, this old heart's bugging to go. Do 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 do, out on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being. Maybe I need to try that other lure. How I love being a free man. We'll try both places.
Jal 273 said, "Blue dogs in my fishing world are blue marlin over 500 pounds.
took it down, didn't it? I never tried my fishing world. That's something else I need to try. I tried another fishing game, fishing sim or something like that, where the people had square bodies and just round heads. I wasn't too impressed with that game. After playing this, that game was, whew, it was a letdown. But I had a free trial, so I thought I'd give it a try. I like the rock stuff. So I gave it a try, and I wasn't too thrilled with it. But I played it about an hour just to see if I could do any good. And then I quit. And deleted it. Didn't cost much, $5.99 or $6.99. I guess you get what you pay for, don't you? I'm going to have to go back to the truck, I believe, BC. I'm down 22nd. There we go. Won't qualify that way, will I? But that's exactly 50%, ain't it? What we got? 3.7. Nope, we got a 4.0. Woohoo! Thank you very much. But that's a trophy, so there ought to be a uni here, possibly. And my grandson Nick said that I told him I double socked 73 on Twitch. So he went home and watched some of my videos. Said it like to killed him when I took my magnifying glass so I could see make sure what was written on the screen. He said he about died laughing.
LXC_envy said, hi.
Hello, and how be ye? This lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? This is kind of like Falcon, where you hunt for the smallies right along the rocks, the rock wall. Well, they're here. They just ain't big enough yet.
LXC_envy said, how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
I'll be 75 in September. 75 years young. And I don't mind you asking. I'm proud of it. That's a little bit bigger, maybe. That's a little bit. Oh, come on. Keep fighting. There we go. What are you? 4'9". Here we go. Better than that one, isn't it? Uh-oh, drop me back up to 21. I have 4 sons.
Jal273 said, you young whippersnapper.
I have 4 sons, 5 grandsons, and 6, ooh, is it 6 or 7? Or 5 grandchildren. No, I have 6 now. I forgot Emery. I have 6 grandchildren. And I think 6 or 7 great-grandchildren. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't get to see them too often. They live down in Georgia. Let's see. 5. Three were Jordan and 2 are Alex. Yeah, 5 great grandchildren, boys and girls mix. But my grandchildren are 5 boys and 1 girl. And the girl Emery is only, you heard me talk about her, she's just a year and 2 months old. Well, there was a hit. At least that's what Terutsin told me. So whenever that lure takes a dive down like that, that's a fish hit it, take it down. Well, let's go back to the boat, or back to the truck. Keep on trucking. The Red Ball Express of love. Keep trucking. We're at the top of the peak. I'll be catching some decent fish. Let's try it for the smallie again. You never know. You never know. Oops, I dropped below 50%. Of course, there's people who come here and practice a whole lot more than I do. Like I say, it's not kill or be killed to me. I just have fun. And if the RNG smiles on you, you'll do better. If it doesn't, you won't. Oh, there's Crystalie. Way to go, girl. She's back up in the top 5. Da da dee 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 dee. Da 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 dee 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 dee. I have to get that eagle spin back on her. I want to catch that. Smalley uni, smalley uni, smalley uni. Smile, uni. Well, while I was thinking, I'll put me another root beer. Give me another root beer. I remember when I was in first, second, and third grade, whenever we get a penny, we go get us a stick of black licorice. Because you could chew it up and spit, and it looked like tobacco. We thought we was cool. We got red licorice because it was sweet, but we got the black licorice so we could chew it and spit it. It looked like tobacco. The minds of a youngin'. Well, they got the lights on. Oops. My right arm getting tired. I should have put my brace on. It's going to take about, I don't know, 6 or 8 bags of, not that many, maybe 5 bags of rocks, 4 or 5. Ooh, get bigger, come on. 4 or 5 bags of rock, that might be it. That might be it. There it is. Oops, about messed up, didn't I? There we go, that moved me up. Thank you very much. It's not the big one, but I'll take it. Finally got it anyhow. And you're right, BC. Time don't seem to matter because that was at 4 o'clock. Either the RNG going to smile on you or it's not. See, our church service in the morning starts at 9 and it's over around a little after 10. So if he comes during our church service, he'll just have to stay and watch church with us. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. We used to ride a lot when he was in prison. He was in prison in Utah. And one of the questions he asked me is, how did I find God? Or he said, how did God find you? And I told him, I said, he didn't find me, I found him, because he's there all the time, just ready and willing and waiting for you to come into the fold. That's about as far as that conversation went. He's had a hard life. He really has. But most of it he brought on himself. There's just no other way of putting it. Redfin. Nope. Little bass. Little bass, little bass. My wife and a lot of people have told me that I ought to write a book about my life. Some of it I could tell, some of it I couldn't tell. But they would surely believe it was fiction. My family, my kinfolks, I'm telling you, would have bet and give you odds that I would not make it to the age of 21. The stuff that I did, the stuff that they knew that I did. And if some of the stuff they didn't know that I did, they'd give you bigger odds. When I was in I believe it was the 2nd grade, we lived in a house trailer over here at the foot of Lookout Mountain. There was a deep hole in the house, the trailer park was down in that hole. And I used to get out of school, and on the weekends, we'd climb all over, me and my buddies, we'd climb all over Lookout Mountain. Well, there's a house up there now that they've renovated called Craven's House. It's from the Civil War, and they renovated it and, made it nice and pretty. Back then it was all ramshackle and broken windows and everything. But there's a bluff there. It's like 200 or 300 feet straight down. And there's trees that grown out at a pretty sharp angle off the bluff. And there were vines growing around those trees, and we'd take those vines and get a rock or something, cut them at the bottom, and unwrap them from the trees, and then swing out, come back, swing out and come back. You could go twice. If you didn't get catch the tree on the way back the second time, you didn't have enough momentum to get it back the third time. You had to climb up that vine and then shinny down the tree. If the vine would have broke, you're dead. Pure and simple. We didn't think about that. We just thought about how much fun it was to swing out there. Oh, come on. I knew you'd come back and get it. You didn't come back and get it. Craven's House. It's an attraction up on Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. 4-5. Better than 4-4, isn't it? We still got an hour, almost 53 minutes. There's your big smallie, 7.4, 7.3, 7.432. That's pretty nice smallie. It's about a half a pound bigger than the one I caught. Ooh, no it isn't. It's 1.2 pounds bigger than the one I caught. That's the kind of stupid stuff I did when I was young. There is a tourist attraction here called the Incline Railway. Goes up the side of Lookout Mountain up to just a block or two from Point Park. And there's an area where it goes almost vertical. It's like I don't know, 80 something degrees. It's almost vertical. And we used to walk and climb up around on the incline. And one time the car was coming down and we were on a train trestle. There was nowhere to get off to the side, so we thought about laying down in the tracks, but instead we crawled underneath the trestle. 4.7, better than 4.4, and watched it go over the top. Now, we didn't know before we did that, but there were wheels, more like just a solid wheel underneath the cars that had spikes sticking down. That, as it was going, it was sticking those spikes in the cross ties. If we would have laid down between the rails, it would have impaled us. We'd look like Swiss cheese. We didn't think nothing about it now. Didn't think nothing about it then, but I think more about it now. But that would have been, that'd have been, call the ambulance, call the coroner. There again, the Lord looks after old folks, fools, and children. And I fit in there probably about at least 2 of those categories, don't I? Thank you, Redfin. I tell everybody that I give my best advice is you have to grow old. You never have to grow up. Stay young in mind as long as you possibly can. Because that you control. You cannot control your age and your body, but you can control the blitheness of your mind. I like that word, blithe. It'd be nice if I catch another uni, wouldn't it? Or a nice big trophy. Trophy, 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 trophy. Oops. It's going to be an old man cast. I didn't want to cast there. Sorry. That old man cast was on purpose. I'm allowed 4 or 5 a day. And the older I get, the more I'm allowed. Might be a law. I don't know. You saw what I wrote on my hat, right? God is a G-O-A-T. Well, what I figured I need to do was put periods in between the G, the O, and the N-T, because he's not a goat, but he is the greatest of all times. An eagle spoon to kiss him small, he's running. They just need to get bigger. £58. That's averaging 5.8. That's awesome. Crystally, where did you go? I know she's above me. She'll probably qualify. Redfin like it too. I'm gonna turn my fan on here, getting warm with these lights. Let's try this glowing hollow. Just see what will produce, what it will, if it will. John the Fisherman. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. So the cooks and the chefs, they licked the platters clean. Didn't even get a nibble at it, did it? Not even a nibble. No nibble, nibble, nibble. It might be a twitching lure. Let's try twitching. Nope, it ain't cloudy enough, is it, for them to go after that one? So far. So far, so far, so far. So far, so far. Got one, little one. Thank you very much. So far, so far, so far, so far. So far, so far. I ain't got enough hair on my head for any kind of cushion. And it's time to cut it all off again, because it's helped me stay cooler. Heard all my life. Oops, twitching, I'm sorry. That you lose 80% of your body heat out the top of your head. Now they say that's not true. But when we were camping out in February, when it was 0 and colder, as long as we kept a hat on our head, we stayed warmer in a sleeping bag. You don't want to put your head inside a sleeping bag because the moisture out of your lungs, when you exhale, will cause the inside of your sleeping bag to get just soaking wet, and then you'll be soaking wet and very, very uncomfortable. But you could have your whole body in the sleeping bag and your head stuck out. As long as you had a hat on, a toboggan or something like that, you stay good and warm sleeping. I woke up one morning, and one of my jobs was to light a campfire, and I had drainage on my upper lip, and I reached like that to wipe it, pulled my head sideways because it was froze. It was froze. It was froze. I gained a pound. I had a pretty nice trophy there. And I had to build up the campfire so we could cook some coffee and get close enough to the fire for it to thaw out before I could wipe my nose. It was cold. But I was comfortable in the sleeping bag because I had my toboggan on. One of the guys that was with us, he was assistant scoutmaster. He'd retired as a Marine captain, and he said that he did a survival training. Oh, don't get off. In Alaska. And they give them a plastic tarp, 10 feet of bungee cord, like a parachute cord, I'm sorry, not bungee cord, parachute cord, and a knife. And out the door you go, and you're out on the ice for 2 weeks. No food, no nothing. Go. And you had to survive for 2 weeks. And he said he learned to take the knife and dig a hole down in the snow that he could get down below the top of the snow level and take some of that paracord. And I don't know where he found sticks or anything up there, but he said he'd take little sticks and stick it down into the snow and tie the edge of that plastic where it would act like a cover over, like a pup tent. I said that's what kept him alive. No sleeping bag, no nothing. He's down in the snow sleeping. Woo. Well, £52. That's a 5.2 average. Not bad. Now 5.8, 5.2. Can't see the time. There we go. Still got 40 minutes. Oops. Caught a fish when I looked away. Maybe you look away more often. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So I've got my key binding set where I can, when I'm not entering for chat, my left enter key, or excuse me, my right enter key beside my number pad, I can hold it down and raise the rod. That way I can give my hand a little bit of rest. And I'm using this space bar to reel. Get bigger. There you go. Come on, get bigger coming in. Get bigger. There you go. Get bigger. Ah, stay bigger. 5.2. Well, we're gaining a little bit of time, huh? Oh, all the way up to 16th. Watch out, world. Here I come. You have heard of little Moses and the bulrush. You've heard of fearless David and his sling. You have heard a story told of dreaming Joseph, and of Jonah and the whale you've often sang. There are many, many others through the Bible. I should like to meet them all, I do declare. By and by the Lord will surely let us meet them. At that meeting in the air, there is going to be a meeting in the air. A sweet, sweet by and by.
My eyes swell and I can't see. Never found out what horses have not been camping for years now because of that reason. Pensive face.
Huh. I will meet you over there in that land beyond the sky. Such singing you will hear, never heard by mortal ear. It will be glorious, I do declare. And God's own Son will be the leading one at that meeting in the air. That's an old hymn, y'all. That's older than me, I'm sure. That's a hand clapping, toe tapping hymn. Whoa. What are you doing to me here? There you go. Chrisley, where did you go, girl? Let's see where she is. There she is, 14th. There you go. And a boy girl. Now that's an earworm song. I don't mind getting that stuck in my head. Excuse me. How's that pickle talking to me? Pickle talk. Excuse me again. Well, what do you think about the pillow guy, Walmart, getting all of his produce out of, or merchandise out of Walmart's? I don't guess they like his political stand, do they? That'll cost him a few million. Y'all know I'm not a politician. I don't mess with politics. You can't be right. You can't be wrong in politics. There's no middle road. Wow. I'm culling from 4-6. Awesome. They're all trophies. All trophies. One uni. Cool. I feel like I'm in Florida fishing for bass. Yeah, there's got to be another uni out there sooner or later. Probably later. There's one. Wait a minute, that's his second one. There you go. Way to go, John. And he's still not in the top 5. Got to him, nice fish.
Jal 273 said, "Are you eating one of those root beer candies?"
Yes, I am. I most certainly are. Gave Hercules one earlier today. I haven't given his burger treat yet. He come down trying to bum one from me. I didn't give him one. He gave me a look, turned around, and walked away. Can you see it on my jaw? Or can you hear it on my teeth? This root barrel hollow in the middle. There's one thing for sure. This, except for fishing down in Everly, this is probably the most fish I've ever caught in any kind of tournament or comp or anything. Now they're not all keepers, but this is a lot. I'm catching a lot of fish, and that's what I like. I don't play this game to reel and watch and whatever. I want to catch fish. And that's what the game should be. Catch fish. Catch them. Catch them if you can. Now they're on a run. Do. No more time for fun. Do. Gotta get a move on. Do. We will yell us something all that we can. Catch him if you can. Catch him if you can. Catch him if you can. Do. Catch him if you can. We had there's a red fin. We had a chewy box of dog food delivered to us the other day. The only problem was it wasn't ours. It wasn't our address. So we had to take it down to people's. I knocked on the door, there was nobody home, so I put it beside the garage door, which it looks like that's where they went in and out all the time, because the garbage cans were in front of the other door, so that's where I put it. And I know the reason we got it, because we get a lot of packages. I do as much shopping. I get free shipping everywhere because of memberships and whatever. It's cheaper than gas. So it was in just a chewy box, and you could tell it was dog food by the sound. And the guy just brought it up and put it on our porch because he figured it was for us, because we get a lot of stuff from Chewy. We get stuff from Walmart, stuff from Sam's, Amazon. So we had to take it. There's another redfin. So we had to take it down and give it to people. Hope they got it. Let's try that glowing hollow out there. We caught a couple of smallies with that. How long y'all gonna talk? I don't know what time the baseball game's supposed to start. Auburn and Ole Miss. See, there's two teams that made it, and Tennessee didn't. Tennessee was number one all year long, expected to win the whole thing. They just had a bad day when they needed a good day. That happens. You also can't keep getting a man on second base with no outs and that person not score. Lay a bunt down and fly ball. There's a run. I mean, I coach enough baseball to know how to produce runs. And relying on a long ball, just don't get it, because the odds of getting that long ball just decrease and decrease and decrease as the pitching gets better and better and better. Now, don't get me wrong. They hit, I think, 154 home runs for the whole year, which is a lot for a college team. But you just can't rely on it every game. You got to produce runs. But like I said before, there's always next year. What have we got here now? What have we got? What have we got? What do we got? What do we got? 4-3. Ooh, not big enough, but thank you. The person caught that 7-4 uni is not even top 5 right now. And I done dropped down to 18 again. And we've got 27 minutes. 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Well, this lure's catching smallies. Just whether I can catch another uni out there. I don't know what the spawn rate is. Thank you very much. Went to Florida once. The intent to go down there and catch that one of them 4 or 5 pound shell crackers, get it mounted. They're down there in St. John River. They where they go to bed, they are huge. They are huge. And never got. They were spawning late, so we didn't get to do that. But I had hired a guide who happened to be a retired game warden, and he took us on the St. John River into the slough. Well, we didn't go in the slough, at the mouth of the slough where the manatees live down there. And he brought some cabbage, threw some cabbage out, and they come up and ate the cabbage. That was so cool. The manatee. Not everybody gets to see them, you know, up close and personal. That was really neat. I like that. I was throwing a minnow out after a bass, and I had it in the air, and a pelican swooped down and grabbed that minnow on the end of my hook and flew up onto a marker buoy, channel marker there. I had to cut the line, let him go. He wouldn't let go of my minnow, my shiner. Game warden said that's why you steal hooks, because they'll rot away. Saw a couple gators. That was pretty cool. He said that when he was on the job, that was his area of the river to maintain and patrol. That was pretty cool. Couldn't ask for a better guide. It was worth every penny. We didn't even catch any large bass. Didn't really care. It was so much fun. Everything else that we saw and we did, it was a lot of fun. Now we just do staycations. I haven't been on a vacation, you know, actually go somewhere to go in, I guess, since we come back from Alaska, which was 11 years ago. I don't need to go on vacation. I like right where I'm at. I think Tennessee is God's country. When I went to do the PET scan last week, the lady that registered me and took all the information and everything, we were talking. And 3 months before then, she had moved from Montana to Tennessee. And she said 4-7. And she said she really liked it. Really, oh, I'm at 20, dead on the money. She really liked Tennessee. The one thing she did not miss at all from Montana was the snow. I said, yeah, well, there's a few more people here too, isn't there? She said, oh, yeah, there certainly is. I think there's only like 2 or 3 million people in the whole state of Montana. There's not many. And like Memphis has got 2 million people in Memphis. 1.5 million, something like that. Nashville got a lot of people too. Well, let's just keep on catching fish. Let's just catch fish to the bitter end. To the bitter end, the bitter 5-1. Woohoo! Thank you. $0.2 pound raised me up 2 slots. That's weird. I hope somebody that's watching this stream is fishing and looking at what I'm doing, so maybe they'd help them out. That doesn't bother me. I like to help people. That's what all my videos on YouTube are for, to help people. Not only that, I go back and watch my own videos and say, what did I do? How do I do it? That was a hit. Hit and run, hit and run. Well, they're liking this glowing hollow with a twitch, aren't they? It's both smallmouth and largemouth. How's Jeff doing now, Joe? I mean Rachel, sorry. How's Jeff doing now, Rachel? Hope he's doing good. I got a question for you. How did I go from 20th to 18th and I didn't catch a fish? Did some people quit? Uh-oh, who we got there?
Thanks for following.
Well, thank you, Big Pop-O. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to our family-friendly stream. You're welcome anytime.
EAC_Cox. Said. Megan. EAC_Cox. Said. Or they released the wrong fish, LOL.
I've done that, yep. More than once. Oh, there's a redfin. 'Tis sad but true, 'tis sad but true. Now I'm 19th, I feel better right there. Let me acknowledge Big Pop-O. Reciprocate the follow. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I know there's another uni out there. I want you to make me have to dump fish. I don't want to get down here with a minute to go and be in 18th place or 19th place. I want you to make me have to dump. There we go. I'm in 20th now. Make me have to dump fish. One, anywho. I could not believe this year that they had a tournament where the finals was on Easter. Of course, different cultures celebrate things different time of year. It'd be like having a final on Christmas, you know? Come on, Uni. I know the spawn time has to be. See, that's only 2 hours ago.
Thank you.
Well, you are more than welcome. Thank you. Welcome to. Oh, I caught that one with a 4-speed.
G0D bless you, folded hands, medium skin tone.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that as well. He does every single day. Every single day. And I hope he does for you too. There's Nastro. He was the one the other day. Where was I fishing? Oh, no. Wasn't down in Sellinge. Maybe it was. It was a tournament where total weight counted. And he caught like 2 unis in a row. And then nothing. It was weird. I don't know if he quit, went away, or whatever. But just 2 unis in a row and then quit. Whatever's worth, Big Poppy. I try to stream usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday if life doesn't get in the way on Twitch. And on Fridays I have a giveaway.
Sometimes they do as if they get frustrating, tired face.
Yeah. But if you catch, I mean, it was 2 unis just within just 2 or 3 minutes of each other. How could you get frustrated at that? I don't know. Might be a law. I don't know. See, while I'm let my space bar reel that in, I can rest my arm. It's going to be too small, isn't it? Yep. It's a nice one. It's small. Thank you. Thank you, fish. Did y'all read where they found an old Spanish galleon off the coast of Colombia? That it was loaded with gold and silver and jewels and emeralds and whatever that they had plundered out of South America, and it sank in like 3,200 feet of water. And they found it, and they estimated, based on the records, you know, they have records of kind of like bill of lading on what goes on board ships in archives, and they estimate that when they loaded it, it was worth $1 billion going to Spain, and that now, of course, they're keeping the site secret, but they figure money nowadays is worth over 17 billion, and everybody is wanting a piece of the pie. So the Colombian government said it was found off of their coast and they want their share, and Spain says they laid a claim to it because it was one of their ships headed to their ports before it sank, and well, it'll be in court for a century, I guess, before anybody ever gets anything out of it. Because it ain't like you can just scuba dive 3,200 feet, pick up a few coins, and sneak off with them. 15 minutes. I'm 21. Okay. That's where I'd really like to finish, 21. Maybe I'll get my wish. Time to go back to the X series, isn't it? No, I know another uni's out there. Has to be. Just whether or not it'll like my presentation and my lure, my glow and hollow. Let's try it over here. Up. Okay, we're going to change our retrieve angle, the angle on the dangle. See if that helps a little bit. Excuse me. There we go. Right there at the truck. What are you? A truck bass. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can still cast max, can't I? Oops. We got us some weeds. We got us some weeds. Put it on the bank, let it dry out, and burn it. I think you're going to be big enough, but thank you. Catch some fish, catch some fish, catch some fish, catch some fish. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit more. Do 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 do. All alone am I? Ever since your goodbye, all alone with just the beat of my heart. People all around, but I don't hear a sound. Just a lonely beating of my heart. Ho, 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 ho. I know, you used to wish you could sing, now you wish I could. You know what's funny? When I were putting videos up on YouTube, and I was using, well, also on Twitch, I was using Pretzel Rocks, and some of my videos got censored because of the music was on there, because I didn't click up here on the top at Twitch OK or whatever, Twitch approved. But none of the videos have been censored with me singing, no matter what I sing. I think that's funny. I guess because I'm not a professional artist. Oops. That's the first one. Okay. So I'm not governed by the, whatever that union is, to make sure that the artists get paid for their work, for their song. At least not yet, anyhow. Both get censored or get paid for being a professional singer. Although I've said more than once, my dream job would be a tournament bass fisherman gospel singer. That to me would be an absolute dream job. Never pursued it though. You got to want something to pursue it. Then you have to go for the gusto. That's too small, isn't it? Yeah, 4/9. 4/9. 4/9. Well, I saved my nickels and I saved my dimes. So giddy up, 4/9. Before I knew there would be a time. Giddy up, 4/9. When I would buy my brand new 409. Giddy up, 4/9. Giddy up, 409. Nothing can catch her, nothing can touch my 409, 409. When I take her to the drag, she really shines. Giddy up, 409. She always turns in the fastest time. Giddy up, 409. But dual speed quad traction. Let's see. Dual speed positive traction. Well, pedals. I never forgot that part. But dual quad positive traction 409. But dual speed quad positive traction 409. That's not quite right. Giddy up. Been too long. Giddy up, 409. I like, somebody asked me the other day what kind of artists I like. I like Jan and Dean. I like the Righteous Brothers. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Do 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 do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do. We had a love you don't find every day. Well, I'll go back over here, I guess. Don't let it slip away. Baby, baby, baby. I met a TWRA, Wildlife Resources agent, moved in a few months next to my son. And I'd seen him, but I never met him. And when we were up there painting on my son's house, he come driving up. We introduced ourselves. And I said he said his name is Quinn. I said, well, I can remember that. Because Quinn the Eskimo was one of my favorite movies. With Anthony Hopkins. Not Anthony Hopkins. Oh, what was his name? He plays the Indian a lot. Anyhow, you know, when Gwen the Eskimo gets here, everybody gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing but the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. A good movie. Good movie. What time am it? It am. Oh, we got 5 minutes, but it am 7:30. They ought to be biting this Glow and Hollow. Let's try something different. Let's see if I can put anything on there. Let's see what we can do here. Just change things up a little bit. Can I put anything on there? Nope, it won't let me. So let's get something that I can put something on. None of this. Put something on that. Can't I? Yeah. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody gonna run for joy. Come on without, come on within. Whoops, dropped to 23. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. You know something I hadn't noticed, that on a sunny day the birds are always rising up from the trees and the shoreline and whatever. I haven't seen any yet here on this cloudy day. Still cloudy? Yeah, still cloudy. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Well, no hits. I would have thought I got a hit anyhow. Try one more cast there and we'll go to the side. Wonder if I can two-speed it. Let's try to stop and go. There was a hit. I asked my wife the other day if she'd ever seen that movie. She said no, which is strange. It's an old movie. Anthony Quinn, not Hopkins. Anthony Quinn. That's who stars in it. Let's go one more shot. It's not like we're fixing to go anywhere, huh? 23rd. I'll take 23rd. That way I don't have to make a decision. 60 pound, averaging 6. Now that's catching more than one trophy or more than one uni, that's for sure. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well, we know what'll hit that now. Let's try a twitch with the eagle. Well, I have done better than I anticipated. I really have. I'm pleased. Got no complaint. Wouldn't do any good if I did, or had any, that is. What we got here? That's something big. It's not a red fin, that's for sure. Is it my second uni? There it is. There it is. Da, 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 Uh-oh. I want to make it.
Match 1345.
Here, I'm done, y'all.
Jeb such in this one loudly crying face.
Well, now I gotta have to dump a fish. Yeah. Let's see which one we want to dump. The smallest one, don't we? That put me down to 37th. But y'all see, I would have qualified. That's all that matters to me. Amazing. Well, thank you, game. Thank you very much. Hey, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Sticking with me through the good times and the bad times. One fish from what was it, 16th or 17th? Anyhow, 17th, we'll say, 18th, we'll say, down to 37th. But I would have finished in the top 50%. So I would have. I did catch 2 unis. Cool. Well, that's all there is, because there ain't no more. So I do know now that if I ever want to or need to, I really could qualify in this tournament. Cool.
Match 1345. Said. See you on your next live. Stay safe and well, and same to the chat as well.
Thank you, Rach. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Ah, 6,000. Oh, I got 16 coins. Those 2. Let's see which one. What I get for each one. I got 8 for each one, didn't I? Yeah, 8 for each one. That's worth it. Okay, y'all. I'll post this video on YouTube, and next year give it a look-see, and maybe it'll help you. I'll have to look it up again. BC, thank you for your advice and consent. And God bless y'all. Stay well, stay safe, be healthy, and remember, P. Practice, patience, persistence, preparedness will produce. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And please follow me on YouTube if you watch any of my videos. I appreciate. I'm sure most of y'all already are. I've got a lot. I've got a lot on there. But anyhow, it was fun. Enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for the follow, Big Poppy. Appreciate that very much. Thank all y'all in chat, and I appreciate y'all chatting back at me. That's what makes it fun for me. So, stick a fork in me. I guess I'm done. So, happy trails to you till we meet again. And I'll catch you later. Get vaccinated. The life you save may be your own. Catch you later. Y'all come back now. You hear?